Oh hi, my name is Slugger, and today I'm going to show you how to maneuver your make pen. First and foremost, how to pull out your make pen. Go onto your watch, go onto backpack, and then go onto use your make pen to pull it out. You'll notice that there is a favourite option underneath the make pen. If you click that, you're able to pull the make pen out from behind your back. So, once you've pulled your make pen out, it's time to navigate. To make this easier for you while looking at the screen, you can press square on your PlayStation motion controller or B on your Oculus controller, and it stays perfectly still. I'm going to go over to the various options, and with my example using the square. So, up here you will see the first button, the edit button. Clicking this button will allow you to add more things to the shape, such as, maybe, if we open our palette at the top left corner, you can move it around with the handles to however you like it. Head on to shapes. You can select sphere, cube, ribbon, tube, cylinder, wedge and pyramid as your shapes. For example, I will choose a sphere, and you can choose a colour on the colour section. I will go with red. And then adding a red sphere, not really a sphere, onto this object, and then simply pressing done editing will allow this to bond to your object. So you've just edited your object. So, let's move on to the select button. The select button, once you click your item, will give you this yellow glow around it. For example, before we get into depth with the select button, we should move to the move button. Moving this is very simple. Clicking the move button will give you an axis to move left and right, up and down, and back and forth. Very simple. Our rotate tool gives you another axis which allows you to go this way and that way. Allows you to go this way and that way. Allows you to go this way and that way. And this gimbal, which is the furthest on the right, you may not see it because of the view, but this is basically moved in whatever direction you're facing. Our next tool is the scale tool. Clicking this will allow you to scale the object you have made. For example, this I will make 2 times bigger. Wow, very big. So, our wire component is very, very complicated at some stages, so we'll leave that for later. The configure button allows you to edit your objects, wants and needs basically. You can hide your object during games, you can make sure it's grabbable, you can make it physical so that you can roll it around. This is very cool. Bear with me. Other things you can do with configure is set a respawn point on your object. For example, if I click the object and configure it, I can set a respawn point for 1 second. On dropping this item, after we click the configure button again, or dropping the make pen, once we drop this, fucking why didn't you work? Oh, I'm putting that in.